In Sean Brosnan's directorial debut, My Father, Die, uh, family values, as screwed up and as questionable as they may be, is at the forefront of this family suspense drama, thriller, horror movie, I guess you would call it. Basically, in the as the film opens, we learn that a father had a hand in making one of his sons deaf and mute, and he killed his other son in a alcoholic rage over the fact that his son is sleeping with which is essentially one of his father's girls, and that pretty much pissed him off, and he ended up killing him. Now, the father did end up going to jail for that, and young Asher had to live with the fact that his father killed his brother, who he idolized and really loved. Now, fast forward the clock 20 years later, and they discover that his father has been released from prison early, and now everybody's scrambling, trying to figure out, it's like, oh, what do we do? Where do we hide? But Asher has something else in mind. He intends to kill his father, Ivan, and that is basically what the gist of the story is in My Father, Die. Family squabbles, family values, vengeance, and how it tears a family apart. The film follows, you would think the film follows like, okay, it's just basically a film about revenge, but it unfolds into a bigger, you would think would be a smaller film about revenge, but then as it unfolds, it actually gets bigger and bigger, and then this Ivan character turns into like the equivalent of a psychotic Terminator, and you end up fearing, because you know what he's capable of, you end up fearing for Asher and anyone else who he knows from the past, and how much their lives are in jeopardy with Ivan running around. So basically, it's just like, it features strong characters, really well performed by Joe Anderson as Asher. Gary Stretch as Ivan really stands out. He's comes off as quite intimidating and a real bastard. And Candace Smith as Nana, the young girl that we saw in the beginning, now grown up, that Asher is trying to protect. And as the film unfolds, we get to know these characters, and not particular Ivan. There's really not much you want to know about Ivan, but you really get to see how after Asher thinks he's taking dispatch his father, how his life seems to be getting better. But in the on the outskirts, Ivan is approaching and coming at him with a vengeance. And also, not to be forgotten, is John Schneider. Yes, from the Dukes of Hazzard, is Detective Johnson, as who's the law, who's following up just what is going on here and trying to keep track of where Ivan's going, and who is this other character in play that is that's killing people. So yeah, all these pieces come into play in the overall arc that Sean Brosnan, who also wrote the screenplay, is trying to tell. It's certainly not a perfect film, but still an engaging and engrossing film. And I like the characters, and I really liked how it all played out, and it all came to a satisfying, bittersweet yet satisfying conclusion. And there is some like moments of real tension and brutality there, and like I said, Gary Stretch's performance as Ivan is quite powerful and intimidating, and he certainly comes off as someone you want to mess with, and it really comes through in the film. So, My Father, Die, Sean Brosnan's first feature as a director, I would have to give I'll give 4 stars out of 5. Probably close to a 3.5, but still 4 stars out of 5, because there are a lot of elements that I really enjoyed in the film, and in particular the acting and the characters. So 4 stars. If you like this review, hit that like button below. Have you heard about My Father Die? Were you aware that Sean Brosnan is actually Pierce Brosnan's son? And this is his, as I mentioned, this is his directorial debut. What are you looking forward to in this film? And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so you can stay on top of my new reviews, retro reviews, trailer reactions, and any other fun things I happen to put up on my channel. So until next time, my friends, we'll see you at the movies.